mulling over the idea that we want God or Jesus to control people's actions. Like, we want like it to be elementary school where somebody misbehaves, they treat us wrong, they talk to us wrong, and then the teacher says, hey, apologize to Stephanie because you called her drawing ugly or because you were mean to her. And the truth is, I don't know why, like in school, that's how they treat you. And they raise you with the expectation that another adult is gonna control another person. Because when you grow up and you don't have a family, like I don't really have like a biological family. I mean, like there's nobody that will sit there and stand up for you. Like I remember I was being bullied before, and honestly, I wasn't even being bullied. It's just this girl randomly just started kicking me one day, and my sister was there, and nobody was like, hey, don't kick her. Hey, that's not right. They just isolated me and then stopped talking to me. And then they started talking to the girl. And then it switched. And then people started talking to me that were my friend. And then people that weren't was like, yeah, that girl's insane. The other girl would kick me. But my sibling didn't help me. Like, didn't say, hey, that's my sister, didn't do anything. And then the adults in the situation didn't do anything either. So, when I grew up, I just was like, adults don't help you, kids don't help you. I try to say something, nobody does anything. And when you grow up to be an adult, you know, a lot of people will call their mom, they'll call their dad, they'll say, Dad, I got a flat tire, go help me. A daughter may be like, Mom, my feelings are hurt. Come, like, talk to me on the phone so we can talk about how I feel or whatever. But when you don't grow up with that, your source of comfort and my source of comfort was really Jesus Christ. I would call him the Lord. I would cry to the Lord. I'd pray. I'd sing hymns when I was scared or sad because there was really nobody there. And then when you grow up and you realize that you really don't have control over people, you may manufacture whatever you want. You may manufacture what you think will help you, and it just doesn't. And all you really can do is call up God and realize that literally He gave everybody free will. And Christians fall to the standard of the world. They have spiritual strongholds. People that aren't Christians still have spiritual strongholds. They also can be demon possessed. They also can be sources that the devil can use to harass you and bother you. But we don't always get the result that we want. Like, for example, my family abused me, right? I have tried to go to law at least 3 to 4 different times for them to go to jail. I went from my mom, from my mom, my dad, and my uncle. Nothing happened. Nobody went to jail as far as I know. Nobody got persecuted. And for a while that would bother me, and I felt like it was unfair. But one, we all sinned, and there's not like a system of, I don't know if you heard that, but that was funny. But there's not a ranking system of what sin is the worst, even though in flesh we all feel like homosexuality, pedophilia, murder is probably like the worst ones in people's eyes. But they're all the same. And the only way people can get forgiven is if they ask for forgiveness. But when they don't ask for forgiveness, God handles them. And if they ask for forgiveness, we have to forgive. Even with my family doing what they did, either way, I still have to forgive. And either way, God is still going to handle it. So as much as we want things to be figured out now, and we want people to get punished now, and we want to go to somebody and be like, fix him, fix them, everybody has free will. God allowed free will. Adam and Eve had free will. They didn't have to eat from the tree. They ate from the tree. People here do whatever they want now. I mean, look at any of the news on YouTube. Look at any scenario. I even saw 2 people flick somebody off when they were in road rage today. They didn't have to do that, but they did. But we have to keep our peace and keep our realization that, yeah, people have free will, people have spiritual strongholds, and all we can do is watch, pray. And I was watching a thing, I guess it was a sermon or a conference, and her name is Stephanie Oker, I'm sorry, I can't say her name. At least I can't remember how to say it right now. But she was saying that we're at the mercy of other people's obedience. And if you think about that, whether a person is Christian, whether they're not Christian, everybody has a sense of morality. Christians' morality is supposed to be higher and called to a higher standard. But even with that, the standard I'm at and the standard that you're supposed to be going to are 2 different places. And everyone's at a different place, they're in a different season, and they're always going for what they think is best, not what God thinks is best. So all we can do is pray. We can ask God to open their eyes, ask for clarity in people's lives, and not seek vengeance, not be mean, not be cruel, and just keep our peace and pray and forgive. And when we fall short, we ask for forgiveness and we pray and we do better and we try to do better. Because I sin all the time too. I pray for forgiveness every day because I'm sure I'm offensive and I don't even know I'm offensive sometimes. But yeah, we just have to pray. We have to ask for forgiveness and we have to give forgiveness as well. So, see ya.